Bonjour y'all, my name is Preeta and today on Witches Unite I'm quickly going over all of the details that you need to know for the upcoming Adversaries event in Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Shout out to Niantic and Warner Brothers for providing me with this information early so that I could create this video for all of you. So I haven't done a video at my desk in a while, but the rest of my office is covered in piles of laundry. You can probably hear the washer and dryer going as I try to do 2 weeks of laundry. And I also I'm not filming in front of my green screen because I don't have time to do the extra editing for a green screen video, even though they're really fun. Just going on vacation was amazing and it was absolutely what I needed, but coming back from vacation is really hard and I just have like a million things that I have to do. So gotta make some creative sacrifices for that, and that means I'm filming at my desk. So this Adversaries event I'm pretty excited for. The one thing that is frustrating, as you guys will see, is that you can't play it at home, because you will only get the one edible dark mark in the free store pack, but you need to defeat more than 3 adversaries. Anyway, I'm not going to do a full-on rant that I have done in other videos. I do think the developers made a lot of adjustments to the tasks and rewards now that they're doing the like the bonus assignment, and I feel a lot better overall about the adversaries events. But yes, they're still not possible to do at home if you're a rural player, and that is still really frustrating. First up, tasks and rewards. I'm going to be reading from my computer over here, and I'm going to put a nice infographic here. Hopefully I adapted my screen enough that it'll fit. Whew, y'all. Doing videos again after being on vacation. It's rough. Okay, so use Master Notes 8 times. Defeat 7 werewolves in adversary encounters. So to be clear, the werewolf is the second guard when doing a Fenrir Greyback. So that's what that means. And I really like that task because that is a task that you can complete even if you are a newer player. You know, if you haven't unlocked any of your advanced adversarial training, you can do that because you can then back out after defeating the werewolf and you don't have to encounter Fenrir Greyback. Complete 4 wizarding challenges in Forest Chamber 4 or higher. There will be guaranteed expiration foundables when you do Forest 4 or higher. Earn 1,750 challenge XP through wizarding challenges and or adversary chains. Pretty easy. Return 20 artifact fragments from Fenrir and or Lockhart. So y'all, in my introduction, I didn't even mention who was featured. So it's Fenrir Greyback and Gilderoy Lockhart are the featured adversaries. So 20 artifact fragments from the chains overall. If you complete an entire adversary chain, you get 4. So you need to do 5 total adversary chains, or you can get the 1 fragment from each guard and then like back out before the final adversary if you want. That's another way. You'll have to have more adversary encounters, but again, if you are a newer player, if you haven't unlocked a lot of your advanced adversarial combat, then that is a way to do at least some of the tasks while you build up your resources and build up your strength in the game. Deal 25,000 damage to adversaries. Defeat Fenrir Greyback 4 times. Defeat Gilderoy Lockhart 4 times. So for doing all of that, you get the individual rewards, which are outlined here. But then you also earn 5 Defense Against Dark Arts books, 500 Wizarding XP, 60 gold, and 30 spell energy. So as mentioned, this is what's frustrating to me, is that you need to have a total of 8 adversary encounters in order to do all of the regular tasks, but you only get 1 edible dark mark. And I know that there are rural players who don't have any math activity at home. So, and once again, an edible dark mark is not a task reward. So if you're a rural player, if you can go somewhere that has math activity, obviously you will probably want to do that. Otherwise, maybe at this point you have earned edible dark marks through like the random bonus drops from doing past adversaries. Like at this point, I think I have like 15 or 16 edible dark marks just from, you know, random bonus drops from defeating adversaries. So that is obviously another possibility. You know, if you're somewhere where it's not super safe to go out a lot, but you have a car, maybe you could just drive somewhere and play from your car. I know that none of these solutions are perfect, and I know it's frustrating that this is not play at home, especially when parts of the world are still in lockdown or going back into lockdown, or like COVID rates are rising again. You know, not everybody lives in the United States, and I think the developers sometimes forget that. Okay, bonus assignment. So, defeat 20 werewolves and or pixies in adversary encounters. So this is actually pretty easy because both of the guards for Lockhart are pixies. So for each Lockhart you do, that's 2 pixies. And then you have the 1 werewolf for Fenrir Greyback. Defeat 8 Fenrir and or Lockhart. So like if you defeat 8 Lockharts, then that's 16 pixies right there. Just, yeah, pretty easy. And then defeat 12 Fenrir or Lockhart. And again, that's cumulative. It's not 8 and then 12, so 20 total. It's just if you defeat 12 total, then you get both of those tasks completed. So you get 1 spellbook for each of those individual tasks, and then your overall bonus rewards are 1,000 Wizarding XP, 5 additional Defense Against Dark Arts books, 40 gold, and 30 spell energy. Some quick advice for players at all levels and circumstances. Not all of this advice will apply to you, but I am trying to create content for all players, not just like super elite players or super beginner players. So Wizards Unite community is for everyone, y'all. Okay, so looking at the regular tasks, you know, if you defeat Greyback 4 times and you defeat Lockhart 4 times, you will still need to deal additional damage to adversaries in order to deal the 25,000 damage. Because defeating Lockhart 4 times, you will do a little over 11,000 damage, and defeating Greyback 4 times is a little over 10,000 damage. So that's not quite the threshold that you need to do the 25,000 damage. But of course, as we know from past Adversaries events, you know, yes, these 2 adversaries are boosted, but adversaries in general are boosted. You know, for example, at my house, if I have the game open just all day, then I might see 1 adversary on the map outside of events. During events, I probably see like 1 adversary per hour on the map. You know, not a ton. If I go to the nature preserve, you know, there's like 6 adversaries waiting for me there. But obviously I see a lot more, and it can be any adversary, not necessarily the boosted adversaries. So, you know, especially if you are a newer player, you know, you can work on that 25,000 damage just by defeating the guards. You know, the guards are always easier than the final adversary. You can also focus on some of the easier adversaries in the game. Draco Malfoy is the easiest, for example. The artifact fragments, 20 artifact fragments. So if you are doing all of the tasks, then you will get the 20 artifact fragments from doing the for Lockhart and the for Greyback. If you don't feel comfortable doing the entire chain with Lockhart or Greyback, then you will need to have even more of those encounters, because you will only get 1 fragment for each guard that you defeat. But that's definitely a possibility, you know, if you are still trying to build up your skills in Wizards Unite. Just defeat the guards and back out before the final adversary. The challenge XP through wizarding challenges and adversary chains, that's pretty easy, especially since you need to do the 4 wizarding challenges in Forest 4 or above. And of course, master notes 8 times. You know, if you want to do that really fast because you want to get to the bonus assignments, then the easiest thing to do are regular Assimula potions, because when using master notes, the brew time on all Assimula potions and wit sharpening potions will be reduced by 25%. So Assimula potion already has the shortest brewing time, and then you do the extra 25% reduction, and you will go through those 8 potions very quickly so that you can get to the bonus assignment. Now, if you are really wanting to grind this event, like if you're like me and you're only on, I think I'm only on the base frame for both of them. I need 1 more magical me for Lockhart, and I keep not getting it. I might be on bronze for Fenrir. Anyway, the way to prioritize prestiging your page while, you know, conserving resources is to place the final adversary. You know, you get your whatever base number of fragments you need, and then you place it, and then you start again, right? And then get all of the fragments again until it's ready to place. And then after that, you want to back out after you do the 2 guards, because you save on the spell energy and the potions needed to defeat the final adversary while you collect the other artifact fragments. Now, of course, if you do that, you're not getting the extra 2 fragments, and you're not getting the Defense Against the Dark Arts books. So this is definitely the strategy I recommend if you are still on the base frame, and maybe if you're on the bronze frame. But it can take so long to get those other artifact fragments if you're on a silver frame that you might want to just place the final adversary multiple times. It's kind of a personal decision. It's based on your own in-game goals, so there's not necessarily a right or wrong way to proceed. Like, I had to place Draco Malfoy when I didn't want to during the last Adversaries event, because I kept not getting the Nimbus 2001, or maybe it was the Potter Stinks badge. But yeah, I had Draco, I had placed Draco, and I had all my fragments again to place him, and I just really needed these other fragments. And of course, the tasks, you had to defeat him multiple times, so I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to place him. So sometimes you have to do that, and it's fine. Y'all, it's just a game, so don't worry about it. And then I kind of touched on this when talking about the bonus things, but if you defeat 12 Fenrir or Lockhart, like, you're gonna defeat 20 werewolves or pixies. So that's pretty easy. And I will say what's nice about that is that, again, like, if you're running low on spell energy or potions, you know, you might decide that you just want that 1 spell book and you don't care about the rest of the stuff. You can just back out after defeating the guards for Lockhart or Fenrir. It's up to you. So many personal decisions in this game. That is about all that I have for y'all today. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. Also, thank you to Niantic and WB Brothers for providing me with this information early so that I could create this video for all of you. If you like the written explanation of all of this, I will have an article up on Wizards Unite Hub. Probably not right away. It'll probably be a few hours. So, again, post-vacation catch-up, I'm just running ragged trying to do everything. So, I have to prioritize what gets done first. And I don't know why the video is so bright. I usually have the camera on all auto settings because learning about camera settings is not my passion in life. Dan is really good about that. You know, he's a hobby photographer, which is great for me because I love having my picture taken. But he's working, so I can't just go interrupt him whenever I want to ask him to fix the camera. But yeah, it's like really bright and I don't know why. So I don't have any lights on. I did for the introduction and then I turned the light off, and anyway. I love creating content, and I love, you know, being part of a community online, but I don't necessarily love all the technical aspects. You know, I know how to edit videos. If I was making money off this channel, I would 100% hire somebody to edit my videos because I don't enjoy doing it. But I enjoy filming, and I enjoy storytelling, and I enjoy giving advice, all of that stuff. So I apologize for how weirdly bright everything is. And once again, if you can hear my laundry going, I'm sorry for that too, but I really need to do laundry. And I've been busy with other deadlines for paid work the last couple of days, so I wasn't doing laundry then. Anyway, a little behind the scenes in the life of a hobby content creator, because there's always so much going on in my life. So if you guys want to see my vacation videos, or not videos, my vacation photos, follow my regular Instagram account, Belle Brita. I'm posting all kinds of pictures from Disney. Also on my blog, Belle Brita, I already have one Star Wars post up. That's a sponsored post, so that's what I had to get done because I was paid to write that. And I will have, gosh, probably like 5 or 6 Disney blog posts up over the next 2 months. So if that interests you, link is in the description down below. Definitely go check all of that out if you like Disney or Star Wars or both. I have so many nerd interests, y'all. Like all of them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up because that tells YouTube that people care about me. And comment below with your thoughts on the Adversaries event. Do you think, you know, tasks have gotten a little bit more balanced, or do you think that they are still ridiculous? Like the fact that we still have to defeat 8 adversaries and we only get the 1 edible dark mark in the free store pack. Okay. And if you want more Harry Potter content, mostly Wizards Unite content, but I have been branching out into other Harry Potter things, and I actually have a bunch of ideas for some fun stuff that I want to try out. I just, you know, I was on vacation the last 2 weeks, and so like before that I was getting ready to go on vacation, and like now I'm having to catch up on everything. So being really creative with my content is not at the top of my to-do list, but I have all these ideas written down that I'm really excited about, including one very math heavy collaboration. So little teaser there. There might be spreadsheets involved. So if you want all of that, you should subscribe to my channel. It's a good time. It's a little rambly at times because I'm really out of the flow of filming quick videos. So I'm gonna stop now. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time, au revoir, witches.